when you're trying to lose body fat, don't be so fast to make an adjustment to your nutrition or your training or anything when you've hit a perceived plateau, especially when the metric that you're basing that on is primarily the weight on the scale. Because there's a lot of noise involved in how much we weigh from day to day and week over week. Our bodies are mostly water, so it doesn't take a variation, a great variation in that, to have a pound or two difference on the scale one way or the other. So if you are following your nutrition, you're following your training, you're maintaining your steps, or doing your cardio, or whatever your protocol is, and you're doing that day in and day out, and you know you're consistent, and you know you're pretty certain that you're seeing changes in the mirror, like you're looking leaner but the scale is not budging, just stay the course. Don't make a knee-jerk reaction. Don't have a knee-jerk reaction to the weight staying consistent on the scale and all of a sudden start lowering your calories and panicking. Don't do that. And just as a quick example, for the 5 of the recent weeks, I have been losing week over week. My 7-day average body weight has dropped roughly 0.9 pounds, so just under a pound every week, until last week, and it didn't move at all. And I'm like, man, I feel like I'm still getting leaner. Like I look lean, and like I don't think anything's different. I know I'm dead on all my nutrition and training. I just don't see why I wouldn't have dropped even just a little bit. Literally a day after that, boom, scale drops. Next day, scale drops. This morning, scale drops again. Now, that doesn't mean that I just lost a whole ton of fat in a couple days. What it likely means is that last week, when the scale wasn't dropping, I was indeed still losing body fat, but for whatever reason, my body was retaining water again for whatever reason, and it just was not reflected on the scale. I thought it was reflected in the mirror, and apparently I guess I was right, but it wasn't reflected in the scale. So the point is, stay the course. Body fat drops at its own pace. Body weight, your body fat drop will be reflected in your body weight on the scale in its own time. And it's not linear on a day-to-day basis. So be patient, stay the course, and keep at it.